In July 1861, Confederate military forces marching out of Texas, under the command of John R. Baylor, invaded the U.S. territory of New Mexico. On August 1, 1861, after defeating the Federal garrison at Fort Filmore, Baylor declared the creation of the new Confederate Territory of Arizona and installed himself as governor. One of the most serious problems Governor Baylor faced when he assumed power was the presence of warlike Apache bands. Apache raiding parties burned wagon trains, raided mines and ranches, and even assaulted towns. Prisoners taken by the Apaches were often horribly tortured. Baylor decided to raise a regiment of Rangers patterned after the famous Texas Rangers. The Arizona Rangers would consist of several companies of cavalry, patrolling the rugged land and subduing hostile Indians. Sherrod Hunter was commissioned as captain of the first company. The company was enlisted for 3 years, or the war, and was composed of picked men, inured to the hardships of frontier life. Sherrod Hunter's Arizona Rangers were ordered to proceed to Tucson on February 10, 1862. They arrived on February 28, 1862, and later held a formal ceremony at which the national flag of the Confederate States of America was raised. On May 5, 1862, men from this command were sent from Tucson to gather stray cattle in the vicinity of Dragoon Springs, about 16 miles east of present-day Benson, Arizona. As they entered a narrow box canyon, the party was ambushed by 100 Apache warriors led by the Great War Chief Cochise. Most of the Confederates escaped, but they left behind 25 horses, 30 mules, and 4 dead. These fallen soldiers are the most westerly Confederate battle deaths of the Civil War, and the only Confederate soldiers to have died within the boundaries of the current state of Arizona. A few days later, on May 9, after hearing of the attack, Captain Sherrod Hunter ordered his men to take back the captured herd of cattle and horses, as well as to avenge the deaths of their fellow soldiers. The Confederates succeeded, recapturing the stolen animals and killing 5 Apaches without suffering any casualties of their own. Governor Baylor now ordered his cavalry to exterminate the Apache. The infamous order read, "Use all means to persuade the Apaches or any tribe to come in for the purpose of making peace, and when you get them together, kill all the grown Indians and take the children prisoners and sell them to defray the expense of killing the adult Indians. Buy whiskey and such other goods as may be necessary for the Indians, and I will order vouchers given to cover the amount expended. Leave nothing undone to ensure success, and have a sufficient number of men around to allow no Indian to escape." When news of this order reached Confederate President Jefferson Davis, he relieved Baylor as governor of the Arizona Territory and revoked his military commission.